class Friday and Monday whilst we're gone. Alright, so make sure you show up. Obviously the idea of this was to come out to do a camp for ADCC, so I'm assuming that if you're here, you want to train hard, okay, and you want to win trials or have some intention to help somebody else win trials. Okay, so we say this to our pro team all the time. It doesn't matter if you're competing or not. At the end of the day, your team can perform as good as you can perform. Alright, so if you're not pushing, if you're not working, you honestly just shouldn't be here. Okay, because you will just waste somebody else's time.
I've been training Jiu-Jitsu for about 15 years. I represent a team called Draig from Swansea, Wales. I'm 29 years of age at the moment, so just coming into Masters now. Currently ranked 10th in the world, 145 for grappling.
So, I'm Josh Williams. I'm one of the head coaches of Draig, which is a team based in Swansea in Wales.
Jake was like, oh look man, we got ADCC Trials. Obviously I just won trials, the European Trials, back in September. But yeah, we're out here now just coaching a bit of Jiu-Jitsu based at Essence for their pro team. So we've been running an ADCC camp, and we've actually been coaching at, oh man, like every gym going out here, you know, been to as many gyms as we possibly can. Just trying to spread out Jiu-Jitsu.
Alright, stay fine, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, nice gym, good atmosphere, similar to our atmosphere back home. We train in a very particular way, and it's tried and tested. We get good results with back home. So yeah, try to get everyone to understand our drills, understand our methods. So once we get that, it'll be a good couple of weeks. About 10 seconds to spread out Jiu-Jitsu. So we have a very particular style that we're good at, and I think demonstrating that to people and teaching it to them is the goal, really. And hopefully when we leave, they'll keep doing it. And then when we come back, maybe 6 months from now, they'll still be doing it.
Good bro. Tough. Yeah, working with Ash non-stop. You know, he sets that fucking crazy pace that it's hard to replicate. But it's good. It's good vibe in here, man. I think everyone pushed themselves really hard. I think everyone was focused, which is the most important. And I'm excited to do more, man. Day one's always going to be the hardest, but we always build up. So better, man. It's always better. Like. You think you train hard until you train with someone that actually does train hard, and then you realise there's a big fucking difference. And then also, like, all black belts aren't built the same, man. So someone as world class as what Ash is, you know, you feel that difference straight away. And the small mistakes you might get away with other people, you don't get away with Ash. So it's important to have someone like that on the mat, you know.
Days in the books, I thought them well. Obviously, like I've been to trials. I've been to 2 trials now. Obviously, I won one and I watched the other, and I just know kind of how hard and grueling they are. I would say physically they're very demanding, but mentally they're probably tougher. Like the way they're designed to like, they're designed to demoralize you. They're designed to put you through the ringer. So like, I think sometimes in training it doesn't always have to be about how technically good you are or if you're winning every round. But like, you've got to get up. You've got to be ready. You've got to be like any second. You've got to be like good to push, good to knock you with a score, good to hustle that extra second. You know. So it's going to work on that over the next 4 weeks, really. You know, like I can make a bit of a technical difference in 3-4 weeks, but the main thing I'm hoping to make a difference is their want or their ability to believe in themselves to win, because you have to have that. You know, when I went to trials, if anyone said how do I feel, I was like, I don't need to feel anything, I'm just going to win. You know, and that's how these guys need to feel before they go. Good, yeah, as in I've only been with him for less than 24 hours so far. You can see he's got definite strengths in his game where he can perform excellently. I also have a few weaknesses we need to fill the gap on. But that's good, you know, like I always think if someone's got a weakness, it's like 3 gains. You know, it's like you're not eating well and you start to eat well, you instantly get performance benefit from very little work. So I think if we put the effort where it needs to go, I think you'll get a lot of benefit with very little work, and that will show come trials. But he's definitely got good break mechanics, especially on the legs, and he believes in himself there, and that's what I think is the difference. When you believe in yourself to break something, you can do it a lot better, you know, like, but his belief in other parts of his game needs to step up to the same level it does in his leg locks.
Yeah, it was good. It's good to have the guys out here from Wales. Yeah, it was it was hard. It's just going to get more and more intense, I think. So yeah, but it was fun.
Yeah, as Scott said, Jake's class is always quite intense. So to hear that Ash pushes it even harder was it was just a really great insight into how the pros do train, and just to feel that we could sort of fit in with that was really cool.
I mean, I was Scottish and I struggled to understand him.
Yeah.
I don't know how you got on. Towards the end of the class, I was just like.
Yeah. All I could hear was, game on, Caleb. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
But no, it was awesome. Yeah, really great guys.
Halfer, if you get beat up on camera, I'm gonna be pissed, bro.
So when you came in to shout,
To shout.
I had a snooze up.
Oh, I hit the snooze button. Fuck, the luxury of the snooze button. Some of us don't get that, bro. We've got to be go, go, go all the time. Tight schedules, you know? Not Ash.
Not Sir Ash Williams.
We're on Ash Williams time around here.
Didn't you know?
Jake, the wishes.
You have to leave the show.
Go, go, go. I just need better if you get to.
Wait, you want these?
I mean, it's so hard to explain because jiu-jitsu is my whole life. So it has been since basically I started when I turned 19. So like my whole life pretty much revolves around it. I'm gone through a phase where not a phase, but gone through a change where I don't link my identity to jiu-jitsu anymore. I did for a very long time. It just wasn't very healthy. But on the other hand, man, like I'm very, very, very lucky that I found what I'm super passionate about and what I love, and I get to do it every day. Like I said, like when I do watch jiu-jitsu for hours a day, talk to people about jiu-jitsu, hang out with jiu-jitsu people, like that's not a front. Like I actually enjoy doing that. So like Ash and Josh want to go to the beach today. I'm not going to go. Like one, I don't like the beach, but two, I'd rather come home, get my recovery, like study a little bit. Like I actually enjoy doing that. So yeah, my daughter does jiu-jitsu, man. She loves being in the gym. Obviously my partner Bam, she does jiu-jitsu. She loves being in the gym. Like pretty much it's everything, man. Like it's like,
You said quite a lot, eh?
no, some of that's Asians. Some of it's the same thing. We started out with some wrestling, some passive wrestling, some mobility work, then got into some like active drilling, and then we did some first point sparring and some leg lock sparring. So really got to go with Ash and Josh for quite a bit of that, which was good. And then we finished off with some rounds, and then we actually did a really cool drill that Ash I hadn't seen before. Ash put on like a motivational speech, I guess. But then we went with our partners and basically just stared each other out for the whole motivational speech to like really get those nerves kicking in, that adrenaline, that like feeling of, oh, we're about to fight.
These guys, they don't belong there. Let them know.
Stop being you. They let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame. Like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and kick you there permanently.
Well, we don't really like, especially every time here. Obviously, the teaching schedule this time's quite intense. So all the guys are practicing for ADCC. Like as soon as we landed, like we did like competitive session, like first day, and like we slept about, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours we did the first night.
They woke up at 2 a.m. to have a rave in the kitchen. Ate all my good food. Made all the noise.
Are you rolling today?
I'm just trying to survive today. Gonna make it to the day. I got like 4 hours sleep again. So yeah. Hopefully get some sun, get some beach.
Man, I'm petrified of flying. Like petrified. So I hate flying. Petrified. So usually that's one of the big reasons, not one of the big reasons, but she usually helps me a lot with the flying aspect because I get pretty nervous and stuff. But besides that, man, I feel good. Like I had a big competition a week or so ago. That was one of the big focus before trials, and I won that in 19 seconds. So the issue with that is it's great, it's a win, but I got no mat time. So this weekend, like I'm not going to go out there and not do my best, but it's more about getting mat time
putting techniques in that I think I'll use for trials. I honestly want to try and go the distance in both those matches, try and get the full 10 minutes, win or lose, just to get that feeling, get that adrenaline, get the, you know, the build up of the lactic acid in the muscles and stuff like that. So to be fair, the pressure on this comp, I don't feel it, because to me, like, I could lose both matches this weekend and still think I'm going to win trials. Like, trials is the big one.
Yeah.